Food is universal, right? Well, maybe not. While some of us are content with burgers and pizza, others are out here eating things that could double as science experiments. Today, we're counting down the world's strangest foods. Dishes so weird, you might need a bath bag just to get through the list. From live maggots to fermented horrors, these meals are not for the faint of stomach. Ready? Let's dig in, if you dare. 10. Balut, the egg you wish you never cracked. Starting us off is balut, a Filipino street food that's equal parts fascinating and nightmare-inducing. Imagine cracking open an egg and finding not just yolk, but a partially developed duck embryo, feathers, beak, and all.
There are feathers here.
It's like playing Russian roulette with breakfast. Balut is boiled and eaten straight from the shell, often with a pinch of salt or a dash of vinegar. Locals swear by its rich flavor and claim it's an aphrodisiac. But for outsiders, the texture alone, soft yolk meets crunchy bones, is enough to spark an existential crisis. Are you eating an egg? A duck? Both? Either way, it's a protein-packed adventure. 9. Casu Marzu, the cheese that fights back. Next up, we've got Casu Marzu from Sardinia, Italy. A cheese so wild, it's technically illegal in most places. Why? Because it's infested with live maggots. Yes, you heard that right, maggots. These squirmy little creatures help ferment the cheese, breaking down fats and giving it a texture somewhere between creamy and mushy. But here's the kicker. You're supposed to eat it with the maggots. They're considered part of the experience. If you're brave enough to try it, just watch out. They can jump up to 6 inches. It's a delicacy that turns every bite into a potential dodgeball game. Cheese lovers, how far will your love go?
Cheers.
Whoa, fuck.
8. Hákarl, shark meat smelly gym socks. In Iceland, they've got Hákarl, a dish that takes acquired taste to a whole new level. It's made from Greenland shark, which is naturally toxic. So how do they make it edible? By burying it in the ground for weeks to rot and ferment. Delicious, right? Once it's done rotting, the shark is dried for several months, resulting in a smell so pungent, it's been compared to ammonia and sweaty gym socks. Even seasoned travelers struggle to get through a single bite. Icelanders swear it's a delicacy, but for everyone else, it's basically a culinary endurance test.
Good.
7. Rocky Mountain Oysters, the testicle triumph. Rocky Mountain Oysters sound fancy, but let's not beat around the bush. They're deep-fried bull testicles. Yep, someone looked at a bull and thought, those would be great with ranch dressing. This Western delicacy is surprisingly popular at festivals and bars, where they're breaded, fried, and served up golden brown. Fans claim they're tender and taste like chicken, but let's be real, knowing what you're eating might overshadow the flavor. It's the ultimate don't ask, don't tell appetizer. 6. Surströmming, the fish that can empty a room. From Sweden comes Surströmming, a fermented herring that's famous for its smell, and not in a good way. Picture this. You open a can, and suddenly, it's like someone released a stink bomb.
Okay, nope.
I'm not.
Oh, God, no!
Okay, all right.
The smell is so intense, airlines have banned it as carry-on luggage. Surströmming is traditionally eaten outdoors, for obvious reasons, often with bread and potatoes to tone down the flavor. But even die-hard fans admit it's an acquired taste. If you're brave enough to try it, just make sure your neighbors don't catch a whiff. They might never invite you over again.
Hey, you shut the f***! Why don't you come down and make me tough guy? Yeah, why don't you come up here and make me come down here, tough guy? I am gonna come up there, and I'm gonna kick your f***. Why don't you try it, asshole? Get your ass up here and kick my ass! If I... Shut up, bitch! Let us sleep back to me, you whore! There's a classy neighborhood people trying to sleep!
5. Tuna eyeballs. Looking at you, kid, ever feel like your food is staring back at you? In Japan, you can enjoy tuna eyeballs. A delicacy served steamed or boiled. These massive orbs are high in protein, low in fat, and apparently taste like squid or octopus. But the texture? Oh, it's gelatinous with a chewy center. Imagine slurping your way through something that might blink at any moment. Locals claim they're delicious, but for the rest of us, it's a hard pass, or at least a lot of eye contact. 4. Century egg, a rotten deal. The century egg, or thousand-year egg, is a Chinese delicacy that looks like something out of a sci-fi movie. It's preserved in a mixture of clay, ash, and quicklime for weeks or months, resulting in a translucent black egg white and a greenish yolk that looks like it belongs in a swamp. Despite its alarming appearance, the flavor is surprisingly mild, earthy and creamy with a hint of sulfur. It's a favorite in congee or as a snack, but for first-timers, it's definitely a "what have I gotten myself into" moment.
Oh, this doesn't look good.
That's not an egg. That's a monster.
3. Fried tarantulas, spiders on a plate. In Cambodia, street food takes a creepy crawly turn with fried tarantulas. These spiders are seasoned, fried to perfection, and sold as snacks. They're crunchy on the outside, soft on the inside, and apparently taste like a mix of chicken and fish. But here's the thing, those hairy legs? Still attached. If you can get past the mental image of eating something that once scuttled across the floor, you'll be rewarded with a unique protein-packed treat. Just maybe don't think about it too much. 2. Bat soup, a winged wonder. From the Pacific Islands and parts of Asia comes bat soup, a dish that's equal parts adventurous and terrifying. The bat is boiled whole, yes, wings, fur, and all, and served in a fragrant broth. Some say the flavor is rich and gamey, while others can't get past the fact that their dinner looks ready to take flight. Love it or hate it, it's one of the most unusual dishes you're likely to find. 1. Kopi Luwak, the coffee that's been through some sh. And finally, the pièce de résistance, Kopi Luwak, the world's most expensive coffee. What makes it special? Oh, just the fact that it's made from beans that have been eaten and pooped out by civet cats. The process supposedly gives the beans a smoother flavor, free of bitterness. Fans rave about its unique taste, but skeptics argue it's all hype and a little gross. At up to $100 a cup, it's definitely a luxury experience, but is it worth the bragging rights? You decide.
Kopi Luwak, the rarest beverage in the world.
Well, there you have it. 10 foods that prove humans will eat just about anything. Which one made your stomach turn the most? Let us know in the comments. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell for more weird, wacky, and wonderful content. Until next time, stay curious, stay adventurous, and maybe stick to pizza.